like you forgot. I called a shot. Like blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know me well enough.
What's going on, everyone? This is Star. Welcome to the channel. And how was your week? My week was fine, thank you. Listen, today we're going to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Sometimes your friends and family don't have the best intentions because the intentions that they have are based on who they want you to be and not who you want to be.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's not the season for marriage or kids, and your parents or friends are pressuring you into a season that ain't got to do with where you're trying to go in your life. And that's why it's actually duly important that you put boundaries there. Because, hey, bro, we taking our time over here. Right. You not punching clocks on our relationship, bro. Don't watch the calendar on what the I'm doing. Why are you paying that much attention to what we got going on? Where's your business at? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you have to put them bound. They want to see you married. They want to come to the wedding. They want to celebrate y'all. That ain't got shit to do with the intent on y'all relationship.
Hey, Trip, let me ask this. I think it can even be, it's almost selfish sometimes.
Absolutely.
Your parents are telling you when you're going to have a baby because they want to hold a baby and take pictures and drop them back off to you for 35 days before they see them again. Hold on, don't have me have a baby I got to take care of. Mama, why don't you have another baby?
I don't think people should allow friends and family to interfere with their relationships. A lot of people let their family into their relationships, and when things get bad, they complain to their family and they'll say, oh, I'm done with that person. And then 2 weeks later, they're back with that person, and your family is looking at you crazy because you done told all your business. Stop telling all your business. Story time. When I was 18, I was dating a guy. The first time we went on a date, he had to come meet my parents because that was the rule. He sat down with my parents, and my father pulled me to the side. He said, hey, is he a drinker? And I was like, no, he's not a drinker. He's a hardworking teacher. And my father looked at me like, yeah, okay. My father said, listen, go out with him, but do not let him get sloppy drunk. And I gave my father a weird look because in my mind, he wasn't a drinker at all. So we get to the restaurant, I'm enjoying my steak, but my date, he's focused solely on the drinks. And he's drinking and drinking and drinking. And finally, I had to stop him because his eyes were glossing over. And I thought, damn, my father was right. Now, I asked my date, why was he drinking so much? And he told me that since his parents was held in such high honor in the community, that he felt pressure to be like them. I mean, there were times when he would cry on my shoulder because he felt so much pressure to be like his parents. And he didn't want to be like his parents. He wanted to be himself. But he felt that he had to be like his parents. You know, I didn't judge him because, you know, we all go through it in life. We all go through it. It's like before you become an earth angel, the saying is you got to go through hell first. And it's true. I have story times that will last a lifetime because I've been through so much. You can ask any earth angel what they've been through in their life and watch the look on their face. I did a dark night of the soul for years. Years of crying, years of heartache. That's how I healed. And it was long and it was suffering. And I know what the group is thinking. Why are things going in her favor? Because I put in the work. See, you all are cheating at the game, and that's why you're not seeing the results. Do you understand what I'm saying? Go to the library and do the work. Have you all ever done the dark night of the soul? Tell the truth. After the dark night of the soul, you will receive a major glow up inside and out. So be ready for that because people may not recognize you. And the karmics are going to be very angry with you because they're going to want the old you back. They're not going to want the new you that's more wiser. And you're going to be able to detect all your enemies. So don't ever try to tell me what I do and don't deserve because I put in the work. The real question is, did you put in the work? If your whole life has been taken from others, taken energy, abusing witchcraft to get your way, if that's been your whole life, guess what? Time is up.
My mother been married 22 years now. My stepfather has no issue with digging in his pocket anytime my mother say, hey, Wendell, can I get this? He don't have a problem. However, that's because when my stepfather come home, he don't touch nothing. There's food at the table. It's warm. She treats him like a husband.
Just how I said, that's how it works together.
Exactly. Yep. But nowadays, women just think that, you know, hell no. If you me, all I got to do is fuck you. That's it. That's what a lot of women think. I'm cute. I got a pretty face. All I got to do is that's it. And I'm going to get that. But then you want to be treated like a wife. You can't have that. No, that's why I'm saying when you said... You from Baltimore? I'm from D.C. From piggybacking off of what you said as far as paying the bills, that shit needs to solely be for the woman who helps provide and do all of that stuff for you too, because you confuse a lot of these girls out here thinking that all I got to do is fuck them. Because like you say, you fucking them and I get my bills paid. Yeah. No.
The old school marriages and marriages today are two totally different things. I grew up watching women stay in the kitchen cooking. That's all I saw. There was no, oh, I'm going to the club, fuck these kids. No, I saw the women in my family be wives. But things are different today. I've heard women on the internet say that they refuse to cook for their husbands. And then you have the other group of women that grew up traditionally and they're cooking every night for their husbands and their kids. And when it comes to relationships in general, there's a lot more temptation today due to dating apps. I had joined a dating app over a year ago, and I had over 300 messages. How do you choose from 300 people? It's way too many choices. Some people love internet dating because they can hook up real quick. What's that dating app? Tinder? People love Tinder. I don't like Tinder, because people be sending creepy messages. I had this one guy who contacted me from Tinder, and he sent a whole video of him in the shower. He thought that was going to be a turn-on for me, but it wasn't. I don't like internet dating. I like to meet people in person. That way you can look in their eyes and see if something's going on there. Maybe they might be crazy. Maybe they might be a little off. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me give a message to the group. You know who you are. Listen, I know why you're panicking. You know where you made your mistake? You took the monies and you didn't boss up with it. See, you all were supposed to take my money, get a degree in finance, and boss all the way up. But you didn't do that. Instead, you was at the club living it up and shopping. Listen, it's amazing how people will throw you attitude for years. And this whole time I've been paying your way? Where the hell is my thank you? Oh yeah, I heard somebody's moving out of a home. How much is this home worth? Where is it located? Because as my father used to always say, when it comes to real estate, it's all about location, location, location. My father was in real estate for many years. I too became a realtor at one point. So I know about real estate, and I definitely know about inspecting. And I want to know, is this home Airbnb ready? Next.
I used to date this guy back in my dusty dating days. And I was like, okay, so, because he lived in a ghetto apartment. And I'm like, okay, so, you know, if we're going to get serious, let's go look at some new apartments. Let's go look at some new apartments. And the look on his face told me everything I need to know. I get this free. I'm using my ex-baby mama's Section 8 on this. It only cost me, you know, a certain, like less than $100 a month to live here. I'm like, but you want to live here? And he's like, it's free. I'm like, but look around you. You know, it was like really bad. And I'm like, you know, you're supposed to move forward in life. You're not supposed to stay here, you know, and this is in your baby mama name or ex-baby mama name or whatever. But you're living off of, like, don't you want to do better? No, I like it here. I like it here. I'm like, okay. And that was it for me. Never went back, never called back, just like drifted away. Like, I can't do this, baby. Okay. Just because it's free don't mean it's good. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's good. A lot of ladies have problems because they say, oh, I'm trying to date up. The man, I don't want the man to come pick me up because I live in the hood, or I live in a bad neighborhood, or Uber don't come over here. That should be the number one sign that you need to get up out of there.
Now was a time in all of our lives where we made really silly decisions, but at some point you have to boss up your thinking. Many people think that just looking the part is all you need. No, you have to boss up your mind as well. Bossing up your mind is what's going to get you to the next level. I learned a lot during this experiment, and I just have one last message for the group. The feet you step on today will be the ass you kiss tomorrow. Now don't let that go over your head. I'm Star, the real magician. Good night.